All right, good people. What's going on? It's your boy Gaming Dad, and I'm back with another one. Happy Monday to all my good people out there in YouTube land. Ah, man, another wonderful day, another wonderful Monday. Hope you guys are doing well. I am doing pretty good. I made a pretty much a major decision this week, and I feel pretty good about it. But you know what? Anytime you step out on faith, it can be scary, and um, and it is very scary for me. But I'm gonna keep my faith in God, and I'm gonna keep moving forward, as I always do. All right, good people. Let's see. Nobody into the stream yet. Maybe it's just me. Oh, my dog had me barking now. Why you want to bark when I want to get on screen? My dog is barking loud. He must be upset. Or he hears my voice and know he cannot come in here. If he comes in here, tear up everything. My screen's trying to be down and everything. It is what it is. What's going on, good people? So, well, we'll figure this thing out. But you know what? Tonight, a lot of good news. Talking about that Grand Theft Auto. You know what? The game has positioned itself to be kind of very interesting to me, only because a lot of people was tripping about the graphics. You know, a lot of people didn't like the graphics. They thought them graphics was, this is not the best they could have offered. But however, I thought it was pretty good. I thought the graphics was, you know what? I thought they did a pretty good job. And I don't know, it looked like it was running at 60 frames per second. Stevie M, what's going on with you, sir? Let me get you on this board tonight. Hold on, let me. Steve M in the building. Steve M says, he said, man, I am disappointed that GTA won't be on the cart, but I'll still get it. I don't think that's official. I listen. I swear that tweet you sent me earlier. Didn't that tweet say like it's there was no like markings on the cart or on the box saying that it wasn't gonna that it had the potential or it didn't have anything on it saying that you had to have a download. Cause to me that's that's especially if Nintendo is publishing it. I think Nintendo will want that whole thing on a cartridge. And so if Nintendo is working, because Nintendo know it's gonna be a mad hit. I mean, at least I'm predicting at least that game is gonna at least sell 5 million, easy. I think that game easy to sell 5 million because, hey, you know what? I know people to this day that was coming into GameStop, still buying Grand Theft Auto, and to go back and visit these three classics on the go. Oh man. Hold up. Hold on. Gorilla Tactics is post something. What's going on, my brother? Gorilla Tactics in the building. Let me go ahead and get you on the board. Uh-oh. My son is having some issues with my dog. All right. Nope. See, we'll see what Gorilla Tactics say. So people who dislike the graphics probably weren't gaming when the game released. True facts. I was tripping on the price though, $80. I did not know that. You know, I read an article and it was like it had some crazy price, but it was a price that was from the UK, and I was like, I mean, this was a UK price, so I dismissed the article, but it's $80. Wow. But you know what? Over in the UK, the pre-order sales, the pre-order special for Amazon is going to sell it for $68. That's why I dismissed it. I said, man, this is crazy. This can't be $80. If it's that much, man, they better bring some other stuff with it. $80 for 3 old games? I don't know about that one. What's going on, my man? 90s in the building, man. Man, I like the man digging the icon, man. The icon is dope, real clean, man. 90s Misfit in the building. Let me get you on the board, my brother. That's right. It's been a long time. That's all right though. We all in here. Got you. All right. Let's see. Steve M says let's see. Some pictures are revealed showing the game case with download required banner on the front. Oh, that is sad. I just wonder how much of the game is being downloaded. I want to see which games they put on there. You know, what game gets the whole treatment. If you had to have one game on that cartridge, what would it be? I would just give me San Andreas. Put San Andreas on the cart and let me download the rest. I'll be all good for that. Great Tactic says that or they don't know the difference between remastered and remake. That a lot of people don't, man. They just think, you know, people want what they want. And one thing you'll find out, even when you talk to people about games, like, yeah, they like playing them, but, you know, to know what's going on in the news and the ins and outs, man, they have absolutely no clue. And we run into that all the time. For us in Canada, it's $60 in the U.S. for the. Okay, good, because, man, if it was $80 over here, buddy, it would be a misunderstanding. So what GTA are you talking about? I'm behind on the gaming news. Okay, Grand Theft Auto Trilogy has been announced for the Switch, Xbox Series X, S, and PlayStation 4 and 5. So it's coming to the Switch, which is interesting. And so there's a trailer out there. I definitely go tell you to watch the trailer, man. And the trailer, man, it looks good. I mean, I thought, but people out here in a frenzy. I seen one meme today that said they took the graphics from Fortnite and turned it into Grand Theft Auto. I started laughing. So I paid for the trilogy way too many times. I'm good. I ain't mad at you. Not one bit. Not one bit, man. I tell you, yeah, I got you paid. You're definitely right. I will tell you, man, listen, I haven't bought a Grand Theft Auto game since Andreas. But I wouldn't mind having this on the go. I just don't know how. I gotta look at you gotta look at everything that's coming out, man. Did y'all take the time out today to watch that game campaign trailer of Halo? Man, that looked good. The story even got me like, dang, the story looked good. So I don't know how much time I'm gonna give to the GTA, but I'll tell you one thing. I am not buying it digitally. I'll be patient. That's a video that'll get done later on. I'll be patient. And I'll pick that bad boy up. I'll pick up the physical copy, but I'm not double dipping. I'm not a really big fan of GTA, but I'm damn sure not gonna pay $60 twice for that game. No. Is a GTA 6 and get your money? Listen, I think that would a lot of people. A lot of people feel like that GTA can definitely get those ducats. Metroid Dread is frustrating, hard at times, but also addictingly good. Yeah, man, listen. It is my game of the year, man. That game is so solid. You know, and even when I get to points like, damn, I got to figure this out. You know, it just brings me back to a time where that's how games were. You know what? I'm glad I grew up in an era where, you know what, when you get to Legend of Zelda and there was no book, it was like, go figure it out. And you had to like really go around and figure out and touch stuff and explore. And games like that, you know what, you value. The old school Mega Man, them games were extremely hard, but it was hard for a reason. You know what? But they were good. And when you conquered them, you was great. Contra, I remember how hard Contra was. Golly, man, Contra was crazy hard, but good. You know what? Castlevania super hard. Well, Castlevania wasn't super hard. but it was good. You know what? So I'm not tripping at all. So like I said before, I would definitely pick up the physical version of the trilogy. I'm not getting the digital just for a month early. Did you see the taxes though and the tactics in that? Okay, listen, get the digital first, right? People are gonna want to play it. They're gonna buy the digital. But you know what? You're gonna make your hardcore audience or those who are cartridge lovers like myself. You're gonna make us wait, almost a month to get the cartridge. Man, thank God I'll be working back at GameStop and get that discount. I ain't playing full price. No. You missed out on GTA 5, bro. What are you doing? Man, listen, I ain't gonna lie, man. You know what, man? It's only so many times you can hump on a girl in the car to get your energy back. It's those parts of the game. It's like, I'll probably be a family man. My kids, they like the games I play. And so, that was the one game. Grand Theft Auto 4 and 5, it's like games I just couldn't introduce my kids. So I didn't want them even lingering around and to catch a peek of me playing. I was like, nah, I'm good with that. So, yeah, man, I missed out, man. I missed out. But how they say on that one commercial? Not commercial, it was I think it might have been a YouTube video where the African dude was like, it is what it is. Oh, man. But you know what, man? I think we might get into the news kind of quick this evening. But it's a lot to talk about, man. A lot to talk about. And let me go ahead and get myself switched on over to my wheel screen. Look at that, man. That's crazy. Isn't that crazy? There we go. I don't know why it do me like that. There I am. Finally, The Rock has come back. Man, I just love The Rock on wrestling. They need a character like that, man. All right, what we're going to start off with this evening. Let's see. We'll start something pretty quick. Xbox Series X and X finally gets 2 terabyte and 512 gigabyte storage expansion cards. What gets me, though, they're still crazy expensive. I mean, I'm not going to talk to you about this. Okay, listen. The Seagate 2 terabyte storage expansion card for the Xbox Series X and S will be available for pre-order in November. Will cost a bit more at $399. Okay, now listen. You trying to tell me I can get Metroid and a Switch OLED for a price of a 2 terabyte card? That's crazy, man. Come on now. Who thought this was good? Who thought this was good pricing? Because it's absolutely not. Now I might pick up this 512, but I don't need it right now. But if I had to get this a little bit more extra, I could maybe swallow. I think that promising was show that price is coming up. I think the price might be $129 or something. Let's see. But I think it was like $129 for the 512. It doesn't say that it's article, which is crazy. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't say it. But when I read it was like $129. So even for $129 to get yourself a half a terabyte extra storage is, you know what? I mean, I just can't pay $400. And I don't think nobody else should or even want to pay $400 for that kind of expansion. So I just want to I just wanted to talk about that right there because, man, that was just a crazy price to pay for anything. Let alone, is this for a card? Stevie M said, man, I need a poll for which shirt to wear on Halloween. My Castlevania anime shirt, my Ginger Pokemon shirt, my Yu Yu Hazuko, I tore that name up. Shirt, oh my Ghost, but hey, listen, this is easy for me. Ghostbusters all day. Ghostbusters. Dun, 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 dun. Da 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 da. Guerrilla Tactics says, to be fair, the storage is more than what is on the Switch and that game card combined. Combined. Right. Yeah, but still, man, no, not $400. Pass. Hard pass. I will tell you, if you have not got an opportunity today to check out the Halo Infinite campaign footage, I'm telling you, you're missing something. It looks phenomenal. I love where the story is going. I love how they got Master Chief like a complete bad A. I don't want to cuss on the stream, but that's how he looked like. He is ready to go. I'm telling you this. I was quite impressed. So if you get an opportunity, man, definitely check it out, man. It looks good. It looks real good. So if you get a chance, go check that one out. Definitely worth it, man. It's just like just watching Master Chief do all the different enemies that he's gonna encounter. Some of these bosses look, you know what I'm saying, like it's gonna be some good fights, and so and it's not nothing like, really like truly over the top. Sometimes, you get some of these bosses, they be like, crazy. But it is what it is. Has anybody updated yet? Has the update dropped yet for the Nintendo Online? I wonder. I'm gonna come back a. Let's see. Oh no, the servers are still down. I know the server. What's going on, CMG? I know the servers went down. They're currently still down for maintenance. So I'll try my best to let you guys know when that pops off. Let's see. Let me get CMG on the board. Man, this is a slow night tonight. Only got 5 on the board. All right, let me get back to getting it. All right. CMG in the building. What's going on with you, my brother? He said, "What's up, chat?" All right. Yeah, we're just talking about Halo, and we'll get ready to jump over here. I'm trying to get some of these PlayStation stories out of the way real quick, but Uncharted movie trailer release included multiple game references. Of course it is. The one action scene, if you have not seen the trailer, it's a pretty good trailer. The one scene I like is that they took it from Uncharted 3 when he was in the airplane and, the stuff was falling out the airplane and he was jumping from, box to box. That is definitely one of the focal points of the trailer. It looks good. It looks good. It looks like, saying he's going to, at first I thought Spider-Man was going to be a pretty good, not a pretty good Drake, but he looks decent. And you know what? And Mark Wahlberg as Sully is decent. I can't complain yet. I mean, I got a 1 in 5 chances of winning. Right now you do, my brother. Right now. But you know how it is between now and the end of the show. People jump in, chime in. It's all that good stuff. But, if they don't, so be it. All right. Sony is reportedly happy with sales numbers for Kena Bridge of Spirits. I have not bought this game yet. And you know what? And I need to pick it up. I couldn't even tell you. I know for sure I want to play it. I just haven't feel like purchasing it yet. Haven't had time to really kind of settle down. And maybe I might get some more time to do that. But right now, nope. I think I might play this and stream this. But you know what? I hope that Nintendo Online service goes up live tonight, because I would love to be able to get into some Star Fox. That's what I want. I want to get into some Star Fox. That's the only thing. That's the only game I'm looking forward to on this Nintendo Online is Star Fox and some Mario Kart. That fit was going to be so bad. Man, listen, man, you gotta give it a little try, man. You gotta give it a try. I think it's gonna be okay. If you got a good story, then it's a win. That's what one thing about Uncharted, they have good stories. Let's see. I don't think they announced the numbers, but it says in a interview with Bloomberg, the Gearin brothers. Oh, you know what? It is a two black dudes made this game. If I'm correct, not two brothers. Didn't provide sales numbers, but they noted that they were pleasantly surprised at the sales so far. It's hard to tell what a huge success Sony's happy, said Josh Gear. Mike Gear also mentioned that Sony put plenty of effort into marketing Kenna Bridge of Spirits because of the large amount of attention it was getting. It was revealed alongside the PlayStation 5 back in 2002. All right. Pop up out of that story. Has anybody in the chat played Kenna Bridge of Spirits? I really would like to know, and let me know in the chat or let me know in the comments which I really thought about Kenna. I think it's gonna be. It looks like a pretty good game, and I know for sure I want to get it. All right, I wanted to talk about this story here. I ran across this story earlier, and I was like, okay, this is definitely one I want to kick it with those in the channel. Let's see. Golden Joystick's nomination revealed, and voting is live. I'm assuming that you can vote. This year's Golden Joystick Awards are fast approaching, and the list of nominees this year have been announced. As you can see below, there are numerous categories this year, but the main one is the Ultimate Game of the Year, which consists of excellent video games such as Ratchet & Clank, A Rift Apart, Psychonauts 2, and Nintendo's Metroid Dread. You can vote for your favorite games here, and everyone votes is eligible to receive a free gaming ebook, including 100 Nintendo games to play before you die. All right, that sounds pretty dope. I think it's definitely worth it. Coming through here and vote. So let's look at what they got. Best storytelling. You know, Life is Strange is coming out. True Colors is coming out for the Switch. Very soon. So I might have to check that game out as well. Psychonauts 2. 12 minutes. I wanted to play 12 minutes. Tales of Arise. Best multiplayer game. Deathloop. Oh, man. I didn't know Deathloop was a multiplayer. I thought it was just like a straight little, a single player experience. But, okay. That made Deathloop even a more enticing pickup. But I wasn't going to pick it up until I started working for GameStop again. I need that discount. And I need to try to catch it used. Hold on, good people. I gotta give me a squig of this water. But Back for Blood, okay. Another game that I wanted to buy at launch, but I might have to wait on that one. Just got a hole in my mouth. Missed my whole mouth. This water just all on my shirt. The other two games I never heard of before. All right, best visual design. Okay, if Ratchet and Clank don't win this, I don't know. Even though Little Nightmares look dope too, I don't know about Psychonauts 2, Hitman 3. No, if I gotta say out of that list, it's got to be Ratchet. If I had to rank it, who's 1 and 2, it's got to be between Ratchet and Little Nightmares 2. Cause Little Nightmares 2, man, that game is scary, but it's dope. I like Little Nightmares 2. I bought it for my daughter for her birthday. Best indie game. I didn't ever played neither one of these games. None of them. Bonfire Peaks, Sable, Oddworld, Wilder Myth. Death's Door is probably that's the only one I'm familiar with. Death's Door might take the W. That's the only game I'm familiar with. Okay, Studio of the Year. I don't know. Capcom. Best game expansion. Ghost of Tsushima, golly, Final Fantasy, ooh, the Outer Worlds, ooh, Sims 4, yeah, Super Mario, Bowser's Fury, Doom Eternal. They got some good ones on this list, man. That's hard. They got some good ones because that Doom Eternals expansion was dope. And you know what? I need to play that on my OLED. I've not played Doom on my OLED. Got to get in there with that. All right, let's see. Steve M says, with Sony games going to Steam, does that make the Steam Deck the PS Vita spiritual successor? Absolutely. In my eyes, it is. Because you're going to give me Uncharted for one. I'm going to get to all the Uncharteds. I get Horizon Zero Dawn is on Steam already. And I'm going to get to play Madden in 2K in 60 frames per second. Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, yes, I agree totally with that statement. I approve that message. It Takes Two is by far the best multiplayer game on that list. Play with your wife. It tests your marriage in ways. Oh man, listen. You know what? I purchased that game on the Switch. I think that's the yeah, It Takes Two. Yeah, that's the game with the little pieces of yarn, right? But you know what? I never played it. I purchased it. I caught it on sale, and then never went back to it. I probably need to go back to it. All right, mobile games. I don't play mobile, so I'm gonna skip mobile. Best audio. Oh man, I listen. I have Returnal and never played it. I have Resident Evil and have not played it. I haven't had time, man. Too many good games, man. Best platformer. Oh no, best performer. Sorry, best performer. I don't care about none of that. Best community game. Monster Hunter was pretty good. Yeah, they nominees for this. That's easy. I get it. That's Monster Hunter. Video games beat out Monster Hunter. Something wrong with y'all. PC Game of the Year. Man, I don't own PC. But I give it to Hitman. How about that? PlayStation Game of the Year. All right. Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank. If I say anything that came close, would probably be Resident Evil. Nintendo Game of the Year. Ooh. If I look at the Nintendo Game of the Year, that's got to be Metroid. Even though Monster Hunter was good. Out of that list, nope, no Bravely Default. WarioWare is good, but it's no Game of the Year contender. Pokemon Snap, no sir. The World Ends With You, I didn't play it, but once again, no. Is The World Ends With You beating out Metroid? No. I don't think The World Ends With You is beating out Monster Hunter. Metroid Dread, Nintendo Game of the Year. Xbox Game of the Year. I didn't know they had enough games to be nominated. Oh man. He said the PC Game of the Year category is trash. Yeah, listen. I don't play PC, but I wouldn't right past it. So I'm gonna take your word on it that it's trash. But Xbox is trash too. I'm gonna give it the Flight Simulator Game of the Year for Microsoft. Oh man, best hardware. This is a hard one. This is a hard one. Of the year of all of 2021. That's a hard one, man. I'm not giving it to none of these gaming cards. I don't know why they even in there for that. I guess I gotta give it to the OLED Switch, man. The screen is beautiful. I know I'm a Nintendo guy. I know this. Man, that's hard, man. Because you know what? You can very well give it to the Series S. Because it's probably the best value for your buck on that list. If I guess I got to vote, I'll probably pick the Nintendo Switch OLED. But that's hard though. I mean, because you can't not PS5, and you can't not Series X. You know it. You could not Xbox because all they have is Game Pass, but it is what it is. Right. It's the best gaming hardware. They put a solid state drive. Yep. Right. That's what I say. Oh man, what are they doing? Who was thinking of these categories? Listen, still playing award. Now you got a still playing award, and you do not have Mario Kart 8 on this list. Cause that game is still selling. See, Apex, Call of Duty. Oh man, listen, I'm gonna give it to. That's hard, man. Give it to Genshin Impact. I mean, I don't even play all them games on there. Series S combined with the Game Pass, and you have the best value on gaming. Hands down. I've been saying that since the launch. I mean, that is the best value you can have. To me, if you're trying to game on a budget, I would tell anybody in a minute, get your Series S and sign up for Game Pass and have at it. You're going to have a great time. Great time. I was so glad last year, man, I was able to help a parent who was really trying to get her son an Xbox Series X. And, I just couldn't find her one, but I ended up finding her an S and went and picked it up for her and was able to get it for her. Man, she was so happy, and I know her. And like, the bad part about it, like I teach at the high school where her kids are at, so I see her kids all the time. They be like, Mr. Reed, thanks, came through. I was like, oh man, I want somebody to do the same for me. Most wanted game. Okay, this is a pretty good category because they got some of my favorites on the list. God of War Ragnarok. You got Halo. That's a lot. That's a large category just to pick one. I think my most one is probably Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. I'm sorry, I'm a Nintendo guy. But shoot, I want Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. Been wanting that for a minute. Halo Infinite. I'm day one. God of War Ragnarok. Day one. Horizon Forbidden West. Day one. Pokemon Arceus. Day one. I mean, all these games is going to be bangers. Listen, and I'm not even a Starfield fan, but Starfield, Gotham Knights look good. Grand Theft Auto, no. Don't care about that. Nope, don't care about the Marvel Midnight Sun. Pass on that one too. Skate 4 might be kind of dope. Elden Ring looks pretty good. I mean, so I got some good ones on there. I think because Breath of the Wild was such a phenomenal game, I'm going Breath of the Wild too. All right, let's see who's next. All right, Ultimate Game of the Year. Now, this is the part, man, I kind of want to talk to y'all about because let me go ahead and get this. My brother's was B.I.G.'s brother. Ha ha. My big brother was Big's brother. Yeah, that Kanye West album is a classic. Sir Dan Dude, what's going on, my guy? Let me get you on this board. Sir Dan Dude. All right, boom. Got you on the board. Let's get back to what we was talking about. This is the part we're talking about. The joystick nominations came out, and you can go on their website and vote. And so the Ultimate Game of the Year. Now they got some good games on here. Benj, what's going on, my brother? Hold on, let me get Benj on the board. Short list tonight, buddy. Only 7 on the list. Good people, as y'all join the screen, man, don't forget, man, to hit the like button for me. Really, really helps the channel. I hope you guys have been enjoying the content I've been dropping lately. I've been putting out I got me a nice little Christmas list, family games list for Christmas. I did a review of the what you call this bag, the GTA Plum whatever it is. However, man, but you know what? Listen, I checked. This is crazy. When I bought this here, and I made sure I screenshotted it, it clearly says on my screenshot that it was called a dockable case. Clear as day. Now, when you go back to the website, you go back to the Amazon site, it says it made sure in prison this is not dockable. Yeah, it's not dockable because I did a video about it, proving it wasn't dockable. And so that was crazy. That was I'm not taking my video down either. They can send me a new one when they figure it out. If they got one that is dockable, but I'm not taking my video down. That was reviewed true and true. Grid Tactic says CS:GO PC people been playing that over a decade. Waiting on the board. Ben says, hello, everyone. Did you guys see the new Minecraft mob that will be added to next month's update from the live stream? I did not, but I will go back and check it out later on this evening. But I did. But did you check out that that gameplay campaign trailer for Halo? Super good. Super good. Is it bad that I am not hyped for any of those upcoming games listed? I am more hyped for God of War 2018 coming to PC. Yeah. Now, come on now. Let's look back at that list real quick. Let me go back at that list. Most wanted. You try to tell me you're not excited for God of War Ragnarok? Gotta be. Halo Infinite. You not? Man, that Halo gonna be good. Horizon. Legend of Zelda, Pokemon Arceus. They got some classes on them. They got some games that I'm gonna shell out some money for. But let's get back to the ultimate game of the year. I will say this here. It's kind of hard because I really should have played Resident Evil Village because I probably that's a pretty good game. But Ratchet and Clank, man, I ain't finished it all, but man, that's a good game. You know what? That's why it's like, you know what? When you put it up against Metroid, you know, if it lost, it's like if Metroid lost to Ratchet and Clank, I would have an issue. I would be like, all right, okay, that's a worthy enough. But I look at the rest of the list. I say Mass Effect, a Legendary Edition, no. Even though Mass Effect is good and it should be on the Switch. However, I digress. The Forgotten City, nope. I just don't see that being out Ratchet and Clank. You know, Deathloop, which I heard is good. I haven't played it yet, so it's hard for me to give a real detail like, okay, this has got to be game of the year. Psychonauts 2, which looks good. I haven't played it. I wonder is that game. I wonder is Psychonauts 2. I think that's on Game Pass. I might need to check that out. Ben says, I'm going to finally get into CS. What is CS? Oh, CSGO when the deck comes out. Yeah, man, I tell you that. I can't wait for that deck come out, buddy. So me and my buddy are excited for Halo Infinite. Listen, I'm excited. Super excited. So excited that I know for sure, all right, listen, it's coming on the Game Pass day one. But I'm still buying me a copy. That's how excited I am for Halo. No, because I don't own a PS5 and God of War is like 3 years from PC. It is. Facts. Halo's cool, but I'm really just moving from Slayer. Yeah, I listen, I get it. I get it. Master Chief Collection, boy. That's to slay in Halo Infinite. I mean, I'm not hyped for Halo because I'm currently playing Halo. It's just more Halo. Yeah. And that's a great thing. That's great. All right, back to this game of the year. Right? So I look at this list here and I say, man, which one of these games is going to really beat out Ratchet and Clank? Now, I don't know if anybody played Psychonauts 2, but I still don't think that's going to beat out Ratchet and Clank. Resident Evil, once again, it looked a great game. So if Resident Evil was that game they had picked for Game of the Year, once again, I wouldn't be too upset. But these three, it's the competition for this Ultimate Game of the Year is really between these three: Metroid, Resident Evil, Ratchet and Clank. I don't think nothing else on that list compares, with those two. Maybe Deathloop might get up in that too, because from the reviews that I saw and read, it looks pretty. I mean, it was a pretty good game. So I don't know. What you guys think? Do you think we got a really chance? Any other game on here got a chance? Do Hitman 3 really got a chance as Game of the Year? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. As soon as Uncharted series drop on PC, I'm on it. Listen, it is one of the reasons why the Sony games coming to PC is one of the reasons why I was like, you know what? I gotta get one of these things. And besides, having Madden, I don't care if it's, to me, I don't even care if it's 2021 Madden. But as long as Madden's on there some form or fashion, even though I just know for sure I'm not playing with my Lions. Absolutely. I might play with the Rams before I'll play with the Lions. I like Matthew Stafford. It might be Metroid's year. You know what? I think so, man. I really think so. I think how this game is designed. Is it a graphical powerhouse? No, it's not a graphical powerhouse, but it is for the Switch. I mean, I think they did a phenomenal job with this game. Again, the atmosphere, the music, everything is just perfect about that Metroid, man. But I will say Ratchet and Clank, man, it's a beautiful game. Beautiful, man. Benj is going to get wrecked using them thumbsticks on the Steam Deck against a mouse and keyboard. But you know what? They got the mouse pads on there. Do the mouse pads count? He said the blood pressure medication is going to hit right for him next year. Oh, man. That's funny. Sir Dandu said Hitman has no chance. I agree, man. Hitman, listen, that I don't know how that get up on the list, but it get up on there. Ladies and gentlemen, my boy Cool Breeze has entered the building, ladies and gentlemen. Cool Breezy taking it easy for Sheezy. All right, let me get you on the list, Cool Breeze. Cool Breeze. All right, Cool Breeze is on the list. Got you, my brother. Said, man, my chances of winning are going down by the minute. Man down. All right, let's get back. So, if I got to pick, man, I think I'm going to go with Metroid. I'm going with Metroid, even though I have, unfairly, I have not played the other games, but just from what I've seen and watched, Metroid Dread, man. I'm still playing that game. The game has made me quite mad, but it also been quite enjoyable. All right, let's get off of this news item. Get back to the get back. This I found this to me was very, very interesting. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and Grand Theft Auto 3 definitive. I'm messing all up tonight. It's a definitive edition will launch on Xbox Game Pass and PlayStation Now. But from what the article is stating, they're not happening on the same day. So like on launch day, you can get San Andreas on Game Pass, which is I think is dope. And to me that's how I'm going to play it until the 7th, because I'm not buying digital and then turn around and get physical. I'm gonna give me a physical copy on the 7th. It said Rockstar has announced Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the definitive edition, will be coming to Game Pass on November 11th, which is a big win for Xbox gamers. Grand Theft Auto 3, the definitive edition, will also be coming to PlayStation Now on December 7th. Woo-wee. So the physical version comes out December 7th. And so PlayStation Now don't even get, they get Grand Theft Auto 3 on the 7th, the same day physical come out. But this the first day one of digital. Xbox must have paid more money. I think Xbox must have paid more money. It was like, hey man, you gotta put me in there. And I ain't mad at it. Not one bit. Let's see, it says, but not such great news for those in Australia. Well, PlayStation Now doesn't exist. I shouldn't laugh, but that's jacked. We'll keep you posted on what this means for us. Maybe a cheeky PlayStation Plus release for non-PlayStation Now territories, but it seems unlikely. All right. So that's crazy. You know what? I didn't pull this story out, but I saw this story late. Warner Brothers Super Smash Brothers clone featuring Batman, Shaggy, Tom and Jerry, and more is apparently on its way. Okay. I think this is dope. Man, hold on. Let me go back. Oh, Geeky, get onto the board. It says, as a Steam controller owner, don't rely on those trackpads. Oh man, okay, well, that's good to know. Hey, Geeky, what's going on with you? Let me get you on this board. Got a good chance. Oh, you know, Geeky, you on the board already. Yay. Let me go back to switching it back. Let's see. All right, I'm to the GTA, and you can connect a keyboard and mouse to the deck. You sure can. You sure can, man. Man, English is hard for me tonight. Let's try the whole comment again. As a Steam controller. Oh, a Steam controller owner. Okay. So, okay, got you. Don't rely on those trackpads. But don't worry, man. They're going to update them, though. They said they was. So, I'm still lurking. Hey, what's up? At Geeky Bench and Gorilla Tactics. At No Stadia. Shake my head. Oh man, listen. I don't know why you listen. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna do that to you. Sir Dad Dude, I'm going to buy the new Demon Slayer game. Okay. I don't think my kids are listening to me, but I bought it for my children for Christmas. Because I know they like Demon Slayer. CFG says it's ridiculous. PlayStation Now is cloud gaming. And it's not coming to Stadia. That's crazy, right? You think it would come to Stadia? Yeah, I can get into the trackpads on the Steam controller. Secret tactics. COG, square up. I posted up like Wanda. Oh, living color. Oh, man. He said, yeah, Shaq. Okay, yeah, let's get back to the story. Hey, listen, Warner Brothers is doing a Smash Brothers type game with all different kind of characters. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody and their mama gonna pick Batman. But just imagine, you know what, playing as Johnny Bravo. I'm with that. Totally. I'm with this. This seems so good. It's like, I just hope it plays well. If it plays well, it animates well, man, listen, they could have them a hit. Cause I tell you, PlayStation All Stars was a pretty good alternative to Smash. But it just didn't live up to the hype. He said on the Steam controller is hindrance. So I threw it away. He said, in fact, the Steam controller is one of the worst controllers of all time. Laugh out loud. Wanda on Living Color. He brought me back. Goodness, man. man, and Living Color, man. This is a side note. I know we talk about games, man, but Living Color, man, is a classic, man. I could watch a Living Color right now. Living Color, Martin, that Thursday night lineup was phenomenal. In Living Single, Martin, in Living Color, in Living Color, with my boy Heavy D, rest in peace. Man, Greta Tactics is funny, man. He said, I got mine for $5. See, okay, you know what? Speaking of the Steam controller, that's the only thing that bothers me about Valve, man, is that they abandoned that controller so quick. So quick. I mean, they abandoned it like it was nothing. And I just hope they don't do this to the Steam Deck if it don't sell the way they wanted to sell. That's my hope. I hope they don't do that. Cool Breeze says, give me a Captain Caveman. You right. Captain Caveman. That was my show. Captain Caveman and Son. Man, who in here missed Saturday morning cartoons, man? Well, kids could be kids. Kids can go out and play, wake up early in the morning, you watch your cartoons, and you went outside, you played. Not this generation. They got to have everything on their phone. I like my phone, don't get me wrong. It's a good, communication device. But I get telling you, I get tired of the kids on the phone. Grade 8. Cool Breeze. Yeah, man, listen. I mean, they got some class. Listen, this video, man, this game could be, if it's done right, could be phenomenal. I mean, I just don't know how many other, like, DC properties do Warner Brother own, or what other cartoons? They're gonna have Dexter on that bad boy. Is Dexter a Warner Brothers property? What about but they can have the Looney Tunes on there too. Is it Looney Tunes Warner Brothers? Oh man, so listen, this could be good. I guess they probably looked at Nickelodeon and was like, man, if Nickelodeon can pull one off, I know we can pull one off. We got Batman. And I would market the crap out of that game with Batman. All right, that's 3 weeks ago. All right. Okay, so I am not the biggest Stardew Valley fan. But however, man, I looked at this game, which looks like Stardew Valley, but with some action RPG elements into it. And I was kind of intrigued. So Stardew Valley's creator has announced a new game, Haunted Chocolatier. Let's go to all right, Stardew Valley says, by now you have probably heard about the news of Eric, whoever his name is, also known as Concrete Ape, has been hard at work at creating a brand new game. If you don't know who I said Concrete. Concerned Ape is, he is the creator of Stardew Valley. Blah 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 blah. Okay, I'm gonna do all that reading. Let's go. I don't know if this is gonna play. I don't want it to play either because if it has music going. But I wanted to kind of give you an idea because one, I love the aesthetic of the game off the jump. But I mean, what caught my attention is the kind of they have some action RPG elements, and I was like, all right, I can get behind that. I used to, my foster son used to he played Stardew Valley like never before. See, this is a part of it. I was like, all right, I can get into this type of play. All right, listen, he's shooting the arrow, and he farming. It did right. I'm with you, Geeky. It looks good. I mean, I agree with you totally. That's what caught my attention. I was like, all right. And Geeky, I think I'm gonna take you up on your offer. I posed a question out there, and I asked. I said, hey, what game should I play next? Or I record next? And she said, Animal Crossing. And so I think I'm gonna do that. I wonder if this new expansion would allow you to play it without having to play the main game? Or do you got to play the main game first before you can use the expansion? I don't know. I'm definitely gonna try it for sure since I am gonna upgrade. All right, let's see. I'm gonna come back. I just want to see if the servers are still up. Yep. A system update is required, so I guess it's ready to go. Those of you who want to upgrade, hold on, let me go ahead. I gotta upgrade the system first. All right, so update is required. So hopefully, let's see if I can pull this up. Hold on, good people. I want to see if I can. All right, good people. It's down. My update is downloaded. Let me see if I can. Give me 1 second. I get my controller. Hold on, good people. Got a tight spot getting in here. Tight spot. Now, if I can upgrade it, I'm close. Hey, by the way, if you're looking at this game on the screen, Mark of the Ninja, crazy good game. If you like stealth ninja action games, this is it. And I think it was like super cheap too. All right, it's gonna update. System will restart momentarily. Bam. It's retarding. Hope it should pop back on. So I'm gonna update, but if I have to switch over to get out of the update, all right, yeah, I'm gonna say you gotta pop back on sooner or later. There we go. All right. All right, listen. So here we go. Let's go ahead and see if we can go ahead and update without it. Special offer. Let's see. Let's see if I can. All right. Let's back up out of this here. Online becoming. You bought this. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't want to kind of go through the process. I wanted to let y'all know that it was live, and if I can go ahead and hit the update, I will update. What the hell? What the hell I'm going back for? That took a minute. All right, let me click to a different screen. So oh, I got my little green screen. Oh, let's see. Ha. Oh, I remember this video. You remember this video? When Nate got knocked all the way out. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get the expansion, Geeky. All right, let's see. Individual, we're gonna do a family. All right, so I had a family before, and so it's making me pay $50.56. What? Captain Mighty. I'm trying to do this part here. I don't want to redeem no points. Hold on, Big B. Listen, I hope y'all enjoyed this knockout. Every time I watch it, it's like, all right, listen, your boy is in. Let me go ahead and put this back on the screen. All right, let's go back to. All right. Yeah, let's see. Thank you. Free download. I'm not even concerned with the Genesis games, not of yet. All right, very good. Close. I'll come back to the Genesis. I'll download the Genesis later. I just want to get on. All right. Details. Let's go. I want to start. Yeah, I want to start the software. All right. So we'll come back. Shy Town in the building. What's going on, Shy? Said, man, I bought the Sega Genesis collection and the Nintendo 64 controller just to play said games on my Switch. Said then they hit me with the insane price expansion. Double dip. Chi-Town in the building. What's going on, CT? Hey, Ben, what's going on, my brother? Let's see if I can cut on some volume in this bad boy. Let's see. Boom. All right, we'll do one player. Yeah, buddy. Oh, buddy. Okay, so listen, hey, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Tell you, man, Nintendo 64 was one of my favorites. Not my favorite, but it's one of my favorites. Like, I think I like the 64 over the GameCube. And I hate to say that. GameCube had Melee. They had some good games in Metroid, but I was a big fan of Mario 64. All right, get through this here. Main game. Let's go. Let's get it.
Corneria.
Oh, please don't make me go through this intro.
The evil
they're gonna make me go through the intro.
Once thriving
I pity the fool.
Into a wasteland of near extinction. General Pepper of the Cornerian army was successful in exiling this maniacal scientist to the barren, deserted planet Venom.
I want to suspend the game.
5 years later, General Pepper noticed strange activity coming from Venom.
All right, good. There you go. Start button. Had to read up on that for a minute. All right.
It's about time you showed up, Fox. You're the only hope for our world.
I'll do my best. Andros won't have his way with me.
Man, I can't go through this. All right, good. You do this. Somebody. Oh my goodness.
Open the wings.
Man, I'm gonna go through the whole sequence, huh? But is it me, man, or do the graphics look pretty good? It look clean. You know, I'm used to playing in you know, you played it. I got Star Fox on my regular Nintendo 64. It didn't look this clean, man.
This is Peppy. All systems go.
Now y'all watching this stream, man. Come on, somebody in the chat, y'all let me know, man. Is it me?
I see him up ahead. Let's rock and roll.
Let me turn this down, son. All right, look at listen, it has rumble support. Oh, I need my controls fixed. You got the inverted controls. I don't mind, I'm about to lose bad. Let her get some.
Slippy, get back here. Slippy, watch out. Bogey on your tail.
Whoa! Help me!
Oh my goodness, I gotta get used to the controls. Oh, come on. Dang. Oh, do a barrel roll. Ah.
We're entering Corneria City now. This is horrible.
Oh, I'm just tearing it up. These inverted controls. I'm looking bad on YouTube. Bad. I'm looking bad. Oh, there. I look at one. Ooh, I missed it. Oh, I'm on here looking bad. I tell you, man. Listen, I'm just watching off this monitor, man. Okay, all right. No, Falco. All right. I would tell you, man. Listen, the game. I don't need a Nintendo 64 controller. I don't.
Slippy, get back here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that move. Yes, sir. Oh.
Whoa! Help me!
Get some. Ah.
Thanks,
Uh-huh.
Doc. I thought they
Had to
me.
save my boy Falco. Thanks. The Nintendo will someday put through this again.
We're entering Corneria City now.
Ooh, man. I don't know about that one.
This is horrible.
Hold on, I'm gonna answer your question in 1 minute. Ooh, I tried to get there. You know what? You been playing it so long, you forgot about them. You know, them little.
You've got an enemy.
Oh man, listen, I can't.
Use the brake.
I can't remember how to. You know, it was the way to. Oh, there we go. Okay, you got used to the other joystick. You know, before when you better click a button, and it will better help slow you down. You gotta pull on the other joystick. All right, you gotta tap R to do the barrel roll. Pull back on the other joystick to slow up.
Something's wrong with the G diffuser.
All right. See, okay.
Use the boost to take.
One thing I don't like, maybe I can map it, is that the pull back on the brake and do the barrel roll, it's all like on the same side, so I don't like that.
Slippy, get back here. Slippy, watch out. Bogey on your tail.
Whoa! Help me! Thanks, Bot. I thought they had me.
Oh yeah, this is gonna get mad play. I mean, I'm gonna do a video on the Star
We're
Fox.
entering Corneria City now.
I'm gonna test out the online.
This is horrible.
I know this is this week in gaming. I know y'all didn't come to see me play. I get that.
Everybody stay
And I'm gonna get off in 1 minute, but you know how it is. It's like, see, this game holds up, man. See, I can't shoot. I can't shoot, and dang, I can't get down there and get it. Like, to shoot is the button.
Use the brake.
Oh, I'm about to die.
I'll take this. Get the one behind me. Hold together. Something's wrong with the G diffuser. Use the booster, Kate.
Yeah, so you probably got to get in here and mess around with the mapping of the buttons. I gotta figure that out. That's one thing.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to.
Oh, let me see. Ah! All right, enough of that. Now, okay, I'm gonna play one. Okay, I'll wait till. I'm gonna try to. I wonder, cause I didn't try to use to see if they had gyro controls. If it has gyro controls, it's gonna be it. But hey, I would tell you, listen, you guys see what's going on the screen. This looks phenomenal. I'm thoroughly impressed for what it offers, just from saying what I played so far. So definitely, I'm gonna try some other stuff out. I'm gonna try to play some stuff out on my on the OLED and get that recorded to y'all ASAP. All right, let's get back to some of this newsy news. If I can get back to my screen. All right, where I'm at. Oh, there we go. Boom. All right, we talked about Stardew Valley. Get up out of there. One of Mario Party Superstars minigame sounds like a Joy-Con drift nightmare. Is anybody picking this up? I'm picking this up for sure. This is hands down. And the good thing about it, I can probably use my discount this week, so I'll probably will pick it up then. He said, "Do a barrel roll." Gave me that. I know, man. Listen, I was trying to figure out the controls, and then I like the other control. The control that started off is inverted, so like when you push up, it go down, and you push down, it go up. I don't like that. I like to be able to, if I'm going up, I'm going up. If I'm going down, I'm going down. So I got to fix those controls. So. But yeah, Star Fox is going to get mad play. I can play Star Fox from beginning to end over and over again. This is one of them games. Cool Breezy said it looks good. Star Fox is drunk on this mission. Bad guerrilla tactics, boy. You listen. If you got any kids, man, I bet you keep your wife happy and laughing. Because, man, your jokes would be funny. He said the graphics look smooth but kind of dark. I think you know what though, Steve M. I think it's dark because of my setup. I would typically have brightened it up, but I think that's just pretty much on me. I don't think that's the game, but the game looks. I mean, it looked beautiful, man. Definitely impressed. Somebody asked me a question. What's going on, Alfred? Man, he said, Do you think Nintendo will someday put 3DS games on the Switch Online? I don't know. It's such a hard with that two screen ability. I just don't know how they make that happen. Could they make it happen? Absolutely, they could, but I just don't know how quality it look. How they're gonna have to program it on a game basis. Because to be honest, I mean, Super Mario 3D Land is great, one of my favorites, and I would love to see that come to the Switch. But hold on, Alfred, let me get you on the board. There's a couple people that came in the chat. Alfred, I think CT came in on the game. CT. C. Tucker. I think that's. If I missed anybody, please charge to my head, not to my heart. Let me see. I'll go up the screen real quick. Ben jumped in. That's right, Ben. Talk about my best friend. Ben. All right, got Ben on the board. All right, we got 11 people on the board. Don't forget, good people, let's get at least 11 likes. Let's get 11 likes. All right, boom. Let's see. Steve says, I remember my mom got my sister and I in Nintendo 64 from Finger Hut for Christmas, when we were kids, my sister claimed the Atomic Purple controller. Man, Finger Hut. Man, that takes me back, man. Before they was HSC and all these other places, before when you had payment plans, that was the one of the first places to do it. Good old Finger Hut. So Mario Party finally has online matches. It's about time. I know, man. Nintendo, they do things so slow, almost like Apple. Apple tend to do things a little behind everybody else, especially when it comes to these phones. But when you get it, it works. I play everything inverted. I'm one of those dyslexic dudes. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I'm just glad they gave us an option. I'm still laughing at Guerrilla Tactics. Star Fox drunk on this mission. He was. I was hitting everything. Give me a DUI today. But man, I think this game is going to be a great family game to play, man. I just, I just wonder, right? Look, make sure. I'm not gonna read this whole article, but make sure this at the end of the day, man. If you're gonna buy Mario Party, make sure you got some good Joy-Cons. Just go ahead and buy you one or two of them. Get it prepared, because it's about to be on. I'm so glad my daughter bought her own Switch. Did I say that already? I'm so glad she bought her own Switch. All right, let's see. CMG says Star Fox on the Wii U should have had it online as well. And matter of fact, to add one more to that, Star Fox on the Wii U should be ported to the Switch. To me, that I feel like that's a port that should make its way to the Switch. That should have, and they can fix the control, because they can do if they can fix the controls from Skyward Sword, they can fix the control for this. So that is definitely one of them games, that needed to come to the Switch. So I totally agree with you. Guerrilla Tactics says technically the 3DS is one large screen with half the screen being touch enabled. So they could make 3DS games run in the landscape mode. Listen, hey, look at the Guerrilla Tactics. I didn't even think about that. Yep, they can have it run in landscape mode and just mirror the screens on the. Yes, you absolutely right. But the question becomes, do you really want to hold your Switch that way? I don't know if I would want to hold my Switch. Then how do you control it? How does the controls, having it in landscape mode, you would have to have some form of 3DS controller adapter. I don't know, but I don't know if that works. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. I would prefer those games be brought over and adapted to modern controls, unless the games just absolutely had to. Games like those Zeldas, like Minish Cap, all those Zelda games that was on the 3DS or DS that had the controllers where you had to kind of lead Zelda with the stylus, which I liked. But if I could just take that stylus away and make it a handheld experience where I can use my controller, then, those are some great games, man. Great games. So I don't know, man. Anything's possible with Nintendo. It wouldn't shock me either way. So finally, the big end is taking it online more seriously. Yeah, you should. They just got a whole 50 spot from me, and they're gonna get 80 every year. Oh, that hurts. That hurts to say. I can get used to inverted. Yeah, listen, I started to get used to it as well. But it would take me a couple more games because my mind is so controlled in that way. Says, sorry, I'm in portrait mode. Like I said, English is hard tonight. Don't worry, man. It's hard for all of us tonight, my brother. That OLED case you bought, is it dockable? It's absolutely not dockable. Says CT, man, you didn't watch my video, man. So yeah, you get a chance, man. CT, check out the video, man. I tried to dock it. It clearly, when I bought it, it clearly says dockable. Clearly says. Matter of fact, let me see if I can. No, I don't want to pull my pictures up. I might see something I ain't supposed to see. But however, it clearly like when I bought it, it clearly says dockable. But now if you go back to that original listing, the listing says it's not dockable. I was like, but buddy, you said it was clear as day, and I made sure I screenshotted it. Like, you know, as a matter of fact, if you look at it on your phone, when you go to the actual site, it says, yeah, but when I go to like show you, like go to my purchases, it clearly says it's not dockable. I'm trying to think if it's anything. You know, I'm going to go to my pictures. I don't care. Hold on a second. All right. So, like, if you look at this picture here, let's see. Where is it at? Where is it at? All right. Look right here in the middle. This is some stuff I bought. Well, you can tell everybody their mama used my Nintendo Prime account. Not just Nintendo Prime, but Amazon Prime account. But if you look right here in the middle, where it says GTA Palm Dockable Protector Case, it says it clear as day right there. But if you go back to the actual you go back to the actual listing now on Amazon, they've changed it because it's not dockable. It's like I'm getting ready. I'm gonna return that bad boy because it's not dockable. That's what you said. False advertisement. And even on this page here, like, hey. Trying to think, on there. Okay. Dockable protective case. But it's not dockable. It's a protective, yeah. It's a decent case. But not for the price though. That case should have been like, you know, like $10. But it wasn't. All right. Back to Superstar. Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of glad that they the online is getting better, and it's going to get better now because more money is coming in. They gave me that. Yeah, she bought her own, man. She bought her very own. Herself paid for it, everything with her own money. Almost made me cry. That's how they did DSM. Yeah. So, you know, like I said before, it could be. I think it can be done. I just don't know if Nintendo is really looking to say, to put the DS games. To be honest, I think they wouldn't mind selling a few more of those 2DS XLs. I mean, guess you could just set the Switch up in portable mode and stay in the accessory attachments, the GIF-Con, and play that way. Yeah, I guess you could just say, you know what, use like a Pro Controller or the Joy-Cons and it's kind of just made it happen. What's going on, Quay? Let me get you on the board. It's the best gaming TV this holiday season. I have an LG OLED, 55 inch, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful TV. Crazy low latency. Definitely the TV I would definitely look at if that was on sale. If that TV went on sale for Black Friday, that's the one I'm picking up. So I might have just picked this up. Yeah, I'm getting it. I'm getting it day one. But quick, let me get you on the board, man. Gotcha. All right. You said I bought a dockable case and it docked, but it was so cheap it kept falling off. I just threw it away. I know, man. Some of the cases, man, you got to just watch out for, especially when they say dockable. I haven't found one yet that I like, okay. Matter of fact, the only thing that I felt like that really, really worked that was dockable was the Split Pad Pros. Them things fit on like regular Joy-Cons. The whole thing docks. So that's been my only thing with that. I was just about to say your Amazon account shows you live a wild life. You cover yourself. Greta Titans, boy, he funny. Very observant, I see. Yeah, man. Listen, when you got a wife and now you got a daughter that's working, and then my son in school, he uses it. You know, as long as daddy pays it, they don't care. Everybody buys from Amazon. It was like, well, daddy got what did you daddy account? I know. Woe is me. All right, good people. Listen, we can get off of this. Get to this next story. It said, no, that's not the story I want. You know what? It ceases to amaze me, these people who decide to just, I'm just going to tear up. I mean, I wonder how many views would it take to justify the tearing up of a Switch. I mean, I wonder how many views you gotta sell to make $350 back. I wonder. I have a video right now that's on my site that's closing in on 200,000 views, and I think that game I think I might have made about lifetime probably about $400 off that one video. So that video has to be, if it's a million seller, then he made his money back. But I don't know. But once again, buying an OLED Switch, a screen protector is essential, which I agree. I bought one day one. Get you some Gorilla Glass, put on there. The system still looks phenomenal. I might have to get a different one because the one I have on there, it still catches a lot of fingerprints, or that's just something I got to deal with. I don't know. All right, let's see. LG C1 is the best gaming OLED this year. Now, do I got a C1? I don't think I got a C1. I don't know. I bought the TV this year, so it might be a C1. I couldn't tell you to save my life, but it's a beautiful TV. LG OLED. All right. Quay said, I bought a dockable case from Amazon, printed a return receipt. They credited my account and told me to keep it. Shipping costs are more than the grip. Yeah, I'm about to make that happen. I'm about to make that happen today because I was like, I gotta return this. It's like I don't even. It's a comfortable grip. It's decent. It's serviceable. It's definitely not the best. Definitely. I'm waiting. I ordered me a Satisfy grip for the OLED. Wait for that to come in whenever they do come in. All right, but back to it says, all right, I'm gonna play the video. I'm not gonna play any sound because I don't know what he got playing in the background. But let me see how long this video is. Ooh, this video 10 minutes. We're not gonna watch 10 minutes. I just want to see. I'm not watching all this unboxing. All right. So, who does? I mean, listen. I bet you he getting a ton of views. I bet you he probably will make that. He'll probably make his money back. But listen, your boy is not I'm not scratching my OLED, man. These people crazy. Crazy. Listen, his switch about to go. Bye-bye. Oh, man, I don't want to see all this. Yes, man, you going to charge it. Whoever this dude is, he needs some lotion on his fingers. His stuff look a little dry. He look a little dehydrated. What? What is he showing me? What is he doing? Ah, Craig, you funny. He said, "Dude need lotion on his fingers." Spoken like a Mary Kay rap. That's right. So we've had some great ports, but that game looks good. Dying Light looks great on the Switch, and I'm going through right now trying to play Dying Light. It just taking me a little bit to get into, but Dying Light looks phenomenal. Now, who would take a lighter to plastic? Of course, it's gonna burn. Of course, that image is gonna burn. This is stupid. This is stupid. I'm sorry, I can't watch this anymore. I'm sorry, good people. I know you guys was watching it, but I just can't. The level of dumbness in that video is just, it's getting to me. I wish he just drop tested. Yeah, right. Exactly. Is it, matter of fact, hold on, we'll go back. Cause see, all this stuff he's doing now is just stupid. It's just like, you know what? Who's gonna take? Listen, who in their right mind is gonna take a razor blade to their Switch? Nobody. But what people will do though, they will drop it. They'll drop this Switch left and right. But will they do it? Put a knife to it? Put a flame to it? No. Dumb. This dumb. This dude is it. Okay, then listen. I'm gonna go back to this part right here. Now this. Okay, this is a part of it that a lot of people will do. Is bend it, and that's pretty good. That's a pretty good bend test. Oh, he still bent the piss out of it though. Look at that. That's the only thing. Listen, that and the drop. It's the only thing I would look forward to seeing. Okay, so you got to put a lot of work in to do that. Yeah, see, yeah, this dude got anger issues. But you know what? I bet you he got a million views. Let's see if that. Yeah, see, listen, I'm looking at right now. He's got almost 1 million views. So yeah, it was worth it for him. He made his money back. He tore up this OLED, and he has made his money back. Because on 1 million views, I know he's probably made about a couple grand off that 1 million views. Damn, man, maybe I should tore my Switch. I think not. So let me get off that story. Let me go through some. Yep, drop test is more relevant. I totally agree. Well, I guess the Switch won't survive a house fire. You think it's plastic? Of course, it's not gonna survive. Boy, people, I tell you. Resident Evil 4 VR does not include mercenaries or other extra content. Resident Evil 4, man, made me kind of like, I made me, especially on the VR, makes me want to get one. It's like, man, I just want to play Resident Evil 4 because in VR, I bet you it would be dope. But if you thought you were going to come in there with all the extra content, you're wrong. Oh, man, it's another story. Oh, here it is here. Leaked video appears to offer a first glimpse at Facebook's Oculus Pro. So the Oculus is coming over to Pro, which I did not know until I read this article today, which is good. And I just wonder. Let's see if they allow me to play the video. Okay, now this is the what they're showing now is the Oculus version. See, I'm all about this. Look at this here. Just imagine playing Resident Evil, first person. Listen, you gonna go crazy. The animation look kind of. Oh, see, this imagine being in VR and seeing. Could you imagine? Listen. Hey. Look at. Oh. Yeah, back up if I get you. Dang. Oh, yeah. See. Oh. Hey, man, that look good, man. That look good. I'm all about this right here. This looks phenomenal. All right. I'm not gonna watch this for long. But back to the Oculus Pro. I mean, I want to get an Oculus. They got a pretty good price for it right now, but I would hate to jump in and then all of a sudden next year they announce this Pro. Because they're going to, I believe this is coming next year because they're going to have something to go against PlayStation because PlayStation is coming for all the money. They want all of that Facebook money. They want everybody who got on the Oculus and thought it was the best thing since sliced bread, and it is pretty good. But it's some things some shortcomings of that unit that I hope they solve in this next one. But however, PlayStation is coming, and we haven't seen what that unit looks like yet, and all thing we've seen is controllers. So just imagine when it really comes out and be popping. You know, I don't want to jump on it and be like, "Dang, it's too late." Gotta go, everyone. Be safe. Hey, CT, man, be safe out there yourself, buddy. Out there in the shy. Have a good night, my brother. Just drop 50 and see if it's survive. Right. That's it. That's all I want to see. Oh, yeah, I read that coming already. So, Oculus Pro coming out. Let's see what it says. The only catch to the leak is that Facebook VP of Reality Labs, Andre, whatever, said in April that the company wouldn't have an Oculus Quest Pro news this year. On The Verge. Okay, so right, which I agree. I don't think any news about the Oculus Pros come out this year. This picture might be legit, but you're probably not gonna hear nothing until the beginning of next year, which is feasible since it's November is like next week. All right. I read this article first, and I was like, yeah, hold on, if I can. And I was like, yeah, I mean, Avatar, Square Enix working with Avatar and Tomb Raider on mobile games. It's killed me, man. Killed me, man. I'm a big fan of the Avatar, man. Avatar Aang was my favorite. Love that series, man. I just hate that we're at this junction, man. We got to be considerate these mobile games, but it is what it is. But Tomb Raider and Avatar, be on the lookout on your mobile devices. Don't know when. Matter of fact, they said next year. Matter of fact, it's Tartarus next year. So I don't know, man. I would love to see a good Avatar game, but I digress. I think we talked about this over. This is another news that came out 3 days ago. Yeah, we know about the Switch coming in third. We're not going to talk about that tonight. All right, I don't think this. Listen, this is a great story. They talked about this on other channels, and this is from the I forgot the company. The company that, Saber Interactive. The lead designer on World War Z from Saber Interactive says that I don't think Switch needs a more powerful version. Says World War Z lead designer. Is anybody picking up World War Z? I think I'm gonna pick that up, but I'm definitely I gotta pick it up. It's gotta be a physical version of the game. Without a physical version, I probably won't pick it up. It says with the Switch now well into this fourth year of sales and rumors swirling that an enhanced model is expected in 2022, it is understandable that some developers will already be considering what's around the corner when it comes to bringing their titles to the Nintendo hybrid console. However, Saber Interactive, blah, 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 lead designer on World War Z, which Saber is bringing to the Switch later this year, doesn't see any pressing need for beefier hardware at this stage and feels that it is there still plenty that can be done with the existing Switch setup. I totally agree especially when you look at Crisis 3. When you look at Crisis 3, man, you like, man, this is a phenomenal game. They did great. They did such a good job. I'm like, man, I mean, Panic Button got to step their game up because I haven't heard enough from Panic Button. I wonder what they working on besides Doom, but I would tell you, man, that's Crisis 3 is phenomenal. So that's good to know and good to hear. And I've already said that if more companies really start to develop games with Switch in mind and Switch in focus at the beginning of their development, you would have more quality games, because games like Breath of the Wild, games like Monster Hunter, games like Doom, what, those games, man, especially Doom Eternal, man, those games look good because there was a hard focus for the Switch. Now, I'm going to be interested how Grand Theft Auto Trilogy looks on the Switch and how it performs. Now, if it runs and performs well, then it's a win-win. That's why I know it's got to be other untapped ways to push the hardware even further. And I just love it when companies like Saber Interactive make that conscious decision to make that happen. So, what do you guys think? Do you think we absolutely need a new Switch? Yeah, we do. I ain't gonna even with the OLED, I think we do. HP Reverb G2 on the PC is looking good. It's also a Valve approved. Oh, okay, I'm gonna look at what's the price? What's the ticket on that? Barry said Jerry Rig does it for the sake of the science. So I stepped away and got behind the Steam. Yeah, I did too. You think they would ever put Cyberpunk on the Switch? Ooh, great question. If it's money to be made and if it's feasible and the game performs, I think the game performs as well as Witcher did on the Switch, then yeah, absolutely they would. That's another game that I need to see on OLED. Yeah, so that's gonna be interesting. I would definitely be in favor of playing Cyberpunk, but I mean, I just don't know how that bad boy gonna run. If they couldn't get that bad boy to run right on a PS4, I don't see them going way back to the Switch to make that happen. So I would say no, but it would be interesting to see. It would be interesting. All right. Let's see what's up next. Well, I want to see the actual. I don't know if this is gonna be. Okay, it's only this is it. So this is the behind the scenes trailer. I'm not gonna cut the volume on because they always be doing something crazy when you play the volume. I just want y'all to kind of see some of the screenshots that they show. And I think, the hairstyle on Mark Wahlberg really looks like Sully, a young Sully. See that part right there? That right there was from Uncharted 3.
Together. They just work.
Could you move any slower? I got a bad ankle.
In Uncharted, Nate
I'll play a little bit. Why not?
The world's most incredible locations. You should see some of the places.
It's a massive
1v1 me. Can you 1v1 me? Give me that. 1v1 you in what? On Roblox? No, listen. I haven't played Roblox, man, and I don't know how long. So you would probably definitely smash me in Roblox.
Next time, don't get in the way of my.
But hey, Laggy Dude, by you chiming in tonight, man, I give out a free Nintendo eShop card every Monday night, and by you chiming in tonight, you had definitely made yourself available to win that. Yeah, man. Listen, Guerrilla Tactics, man, that Uncharted looks pretty good, man. That Uncharted looks pretty good, bro. Let me get back to. But go ahead and laggy game. I'm gonna go ahead and put you on the wheel, man. And if you could do me a favor, laggy gaming, hit that like button before you leave tonight. We appreciate it, my brother. Laggy dude, I like the name though. All right, CMG says Cyberpunk 2077 is great on Stadia, literally. I bet you it is, man. I won't even doubt that. One of the best versions. Listen, once again, I wouldn't doubt it because it's cloud based, so it's Google servers is running it, so it's probably not have no kind of issues. The Zombie Horde and World War Z Switch, I don't know, is going to consist of 10 zombies or take the frame rate in single digits. No way it runs without a Vaseline filter. I know, man. Listen, I would say that too, man. But after watching like Crisis 3, man, I'm like, anything's possible, man. Like you do, man. I know you probably spamming me, man. But listen, man, I can't. Oh man, we got one, huh? It's always gotta be one to come in here and just spam somebody. Makes a man want to be toxic. I know, man. You know what? Sometimes, man, as you can see, man, people sometimes they get lonely, and when they get lonely and they don't have nothing else to do or nothing to entertain themselves, they would prefer to, jump on people's streams and just and be toxic. So you know what? You kind of got to show love for them, man. To say, it's got to be sad that you got to take that much time out your day. I would prefer that you waste your time doing something else instead of wasting it. Doing this here, so I just pray one day you be productive and keep on pushing. He said, so who is Sully on this? Mark Wahlberg, what's it? Is it Mark Wahlberg? Yeah, Wahlberg, something like that. He's the one that's playing Sully. He's just sorry, I don't know. All right, man. Listen, I like you do, man. I hope you do, man. If you just know that, like, hey, man, you can sub but man, we just talk about games and news, man. We don't know tripping, man. Even though you might have came in and did some spamming, man, but man, sometimes I understand, but it is what it is, man. But if you want to come and have a good community, man, just kind of talk about games, things of that nature, man, you're more than welcome. We're a non-toxic environment over here, man. We just, we kind of just chill, talks about some good games, man. Play some good games together. That's all we do. Yeah. So I hope they're gonna make a Sniper's Elite movie. I love that game. You know what, man? I picked that game up. I picked up Sniper's Elite 4. They had it on sale for like $19, and I haven't played it yet. So I might have to look into it since you say it's good. But yeah, but like you do, you on the board, man. Regardless, man. I'm glad you was spamming or not, man. You on the board, and at the end of the stream, man, we will do our giveaway. That doesn't seem right to me. It's a flashback move. You know what? Yeah, listen, I'm giving that movie a somewhat smidgen of a chance because of the fact of it might be better than what I thought. I'm having high hopes because I like Uncharted. He said it doesn't seem right to me. Man, it's funny. Oh man, no problem, like it, dude. All right. Pachter predicts Nintendo Switch system won't release until 2024. Man, I don't believe that. But I do like some of the comments he said in this article. I do want to touch base on. So he said, I think probably the earliest you're going to see a new console is 2024 and more likely 2025. This is where I disagree with him, man. I don't believe this is going to be that late. Said Pachter. So again, not because they can't. They can. It's because they're making so much money. I mean, so many. They're making so. What? They're making so money. This is a typo. They're making so money making Switch. so much money making the Switch. This is a typo. Not by your boy. He says, if the Switch is still $300, it will drop to $250 like after Christmas, and once supply and demand gets back in balance again, the OLED will become the de facto model of $300, but they're minting money at $300. I believe that they already started off selling the original Switch at a profit. They've probably gotten better, cheaper parts. They're probably still making about $50 to $70 each for each model. Not as much as he's saying. So he goes on to say that thing costs them less than $150 to make, probably less than $100. So they're able to make tons of money as long. This guy, whoever typed this article, as long as they are. What's the rush? What? This is terrible. This ain't your boy sounding stupid. I'm just reading out loud, make it sound stupid. He says probably less than $100. So they are able to make a ton of money as long, period, right? As long as they are what the rush to bring out new console. Whoever wrote this article need their tail whooped. Tail whooped. That's why, hey, man, yeah, that's why. Welcome, Laggy Dude. Just give him a hug. He said he had a rough day. Yeah, that's all. You know what? Listen, man. It said, you know what? You'd be surprised, man. People sometimes they go out there and stroll, and sometimes as a streamer, you could be mean to that person, or you can be like, you know what, brother, you're welcome to come hang out with us. You'd be surprised, so you might have a good time, and some people that might, just end up liking you for who you are, and you might be a good contributor to the channel. Just never know. Quick said Practice is whack, but he's right half the time. That's right. It's about half the time. You know what? Those who've been really paying attention to gaming, man, it's like Practice been around for a long time. I remember Practice making, saying adjustments, making the comments, back on the GameCube days. So he's been around for a minute. So I do agree that Nintendo is making hand over fist with the Switch. Now that I don't think as much as what he's saying, but it wouldn't shock me if we find out that they're making $100 a console. All right, so think about it. If they're making $100 per console profit, man, that's a lot of money, man. If they sell 10 million, and you get $100 for each for 10 million, man, that's $100 million. Just off his console sales. So, but now if you're making that kind of money and you sold 50 million, man, that's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money. So I do agree with his statement there. He said, if you believe the competition was Microsoft and Sony, they would release a more powerful console, said Pachter. Okay, so right. So if Nintendo believed they was in competition with them two, but I believe Nintendo don't believe that. That goes back to what Mr. Iwata and his Blue Ocean strategy, the mantle of the company. Nintendo is absolutely convinced that they are playing on a different playground than everyone else, and they don't care how many Xboxes or PlayStations are being sold. And in fairness to them, if you want to play Nintendo games, you're gonna have to buy Nintendo consoles. I've been saying it for a long time. You know what? At this standpoint, it's really no rush. Like, it's no rush for Nintendo to come out and make Mario Kart 9. It even works now. You know why? Because Mario Kart 64 is going to be online, and people are going to be playing both of those games online. There's no reason for a 9 to come out, because they just keep making money. Nintendo has some hit games, man. It's like, once again, another hit game. Mario Party All-Stars is going to be a hit. An absolute hit. It's going to sell another 10 million. Easy. Pokemon, another 20 million. Easy. Watch. Even though people complain like, oh, I don't like the style, people still going to buy Pokemon. Easy. Another 20 million. And whenever whenever they want to drop that Megaton, which is Breath of the Wild 2, it's gonna be another 20 million. Because so many people that bought the first one and loved it. Like I still love the first one. So you got Nintendo got, I mean, I feel his point totally. There is no reason right now today. But they better pay attention because there are consoles on the horizon. There's a Steam Deck coming down the road that's going to cause people to look twice at that Switch. It says, English hard for everyone tonight. Even the person who wrote the article. Absolutely. He said, this is a video, not my video. I don't want to say anything about that. I don't get what you're saying about that one, like it do. He says, this is a video, not my video. Oh, I guess I don't know what you're talking about from that there. Let's see. As it continues, it says, as long as they have good content and they have a lot of it, they're going to keep selling Switches, which is true. You know what? Next year is going to be an even more. It can be more of a reason next year to buy yourself a Switch, because they're going to have so many games. Games that haven't even been announced yet is still coming. Like, you know what? 2 months ago, we didn't know Grand Theft Auto was coming, but man, we didn't know if Grand Theft Auto would have been in that direct, it'd have really just exploded. But you know what, man? That speaks volumes to where Nintendo is, man, and being almost at 100 million unions and still going strong and still selling out and still being in the top, if not the best console sold. Like a friend of mine's, Jamil Goodlow, he comes to the channel sometimes, and he always sends me like little stuff every now and then. So he sent me a what'd you call it, a article talking about how PlayStation, you know, was #1 console, blah blah blah. And I had to remind him. I was like, yeah, they're #1 this month, but they won't be next month, because you know people start buying consoles because of the fact that, you know, the OLED was coming. It says Good Attack says 100 on console sales and $59.99 USD on every online subscription expansion pass. Woo! We know it cost them 1 cent to put their emulated games to the Switch, which is true. I mean, I think even as consumers, man, you can't knock their hustle. I think Nintendo has made I can't knock their hustle. They make quality product. You know, even though you're right, I can't even knock your statement. Yeah, you're right. But it is what it is. You know, people gonna pay that price. You know, especially if they enjoy their content. Like people are paying for that expansion because either one, they are Nintendo 64 loyalists. You know what? They were a fan of that system. It came out in their childhood, or they like Animal Crossing. Now, I believe Nintendo is not just going to let that be and not do anything else to enhance that service. I think for the price of the money they're getting, they're going to do something else to enhance that service. So I would love for them to say, hey, you know what? We had to pay for this GoldenEye license, so here it is. Whew, that would be dope. He said, with the deck dropping, people will not buy any games on the Switch anymore. See, listen, I don't think people understand that. That's the piece of it that I think, to me, as a Nintendo fan, you got to consider. I don't think that statement is totally true, but they're not going to have Nintendo's not going to have the amount of success it was having with indies, you know, after the Steam Deck is on the market. I think some of their major sales are going to go down because a lot of those indie games already come to PC first anyway, and then trickle their way back to Switch. But the only way that statement right there fails, Benj, is you got to remember the install base of that Switch is nothing to play around with. If you got an indie game, if you can put it onto an ecosystem that has 100 million plus units in the market, you got the opportunity. If the game is any good, you have the opportunity to really, really make something happen. Good tactics. I read that. All right, Laggy dude, man. See you later, buddy. Have a good night, man. God bless. All right. So back to the story here. His predictions. The only issue I have with his prediction is that I do not believe they're gonna wait to 2025 to release a new Switch. I don't think it goes that long. I don't even think Nintendo could make it that long. Do y'all really think Nintendo could oh my God, this is a good question. Do you think Metroid Prime 4 is coming on this Switch we have here? I don't think so. And I don't think Metroid Prime is that far away. I don't think it's that far away. I think, you know what? Metroid Dread is going to ride out. I think Metroid Prime is 2023, or if not, yeah, it's 2023 for Metroid Prime. But they have excuse me, because they have so much to play with. Nintendo is not going to wait that long. I still don't believe. I think next year you'll get an OLED light. I think you get an OLED light before you get a new Switch. So at the latest, you're gonna see this Nintendo Switch revision at the earliest Christmas of next year, at the latest spring of 2022. I mean, not 22, but 23 at the latest. But 24, nah, it don't go that way. That's a good question. Let me get to the question. Ben says, "What is Pachter's track record?" By the way, he has been right before. He is considered a legend. Like before there were leakers, it was Pachter. I think before there was YouTube, and you wanted a leaker, it was Packer. He was the leaker. If you watch, he was the guy that they interviewed like on X-Play. You remember X-Play? X-Play was the stuff, man. X-Play and Attack of the Show. Pachter, his stuff was highlighted on those shows. So before YouTube, he was quite relevant. Well, with the YouTube, saying he has become not as relevant as he used to be. So, and then plus, he's not. Pachter is just not a video game guy. He's more or less a financial guy that deals in the video game space. Nintendo fans will buy indie games on the Switch. It's much like with Sony bringing games to PC. It's not going to make the impact that people think. The crossover is not that big. Yeah, agreed. That's why I feel like, it's a market that indie games just can't really walk away from. Indie games are, to me, really suited for the portable experience. Now, will more indie games get bought on the PC? Absolutely. And is that concerning to Nintendo? It should be. You know what? However, the impact the indie games are going to have, man, is that they're going to eventually have to say, you know what? They're going to be making a football platform just like they are right now. And I think, you know what, the sales might slow up a little bit on the Switch, but not by much because there's so many units. You're dealing with so many different units, man. It's like you just can't walk away from that. I was just going to bring up the Switch install base versus the growing Steam Deck users. You know what? I don't know how. Do anybody know how many users are on Steam? That's a good question. I would love to know that answer. Like how many users do they have on Steam? Yes, I think it would be a cross-gen game like Breath of the Wild was between Wii U and Switch. Okay, agreed. He predicted the Wii U's downfall. He did. That's right. I do remember that. Not terribly hard to do, but was one of the biggest naysayers. Yeah, back in 2000. Yeah, because you know he really went after that marketing. He was like that marketing was stupid, and we agreed. I think whoever made the decision to call it the Wii U, that was the downfall. Yeah, and then whatever marketing department or whoever was controlling that marketing did not thoroughly separate what the Wii U was over the Wii, because you know what, they used the same peripherals. People just thought it was the same machine, and people wasn't trying to buy the same machine. They didn't even care if it was more powerful. They was like, no. But I will tell you, it's some games. I mean, listen. One game in particular I wish came over from the Wii U, and that is Wii Sports Resorts. I wish that game would port over. I wish Nintendo would say, listen, we got to bring this over, because once they do that, they will engulf the casual market again. Because you know what, they wouldn't have to make. Because you got all the hardcore people that still who got a Switch is gonna love the Switch and buy the Switch. But you know what? You bring in a Wii Sports Resort, boy, you will really, really captivate more people. More people will buy a Switch just because it become a family machine at that standpoint. And games like Mario Party would continue to flourish and be out of control because those people look for that. There's still a crowd of people out there that wish Nintendo can make money from, who want to play video games, but they just don't want to pay an arm and a leg. That's the reason why they, are trying to get no PlayStation or no Xbox. You have a point about the Switch's strong install base, but it will clearly affect Nintendo's indie sales. Well, we'll look at it like this, Ben. Currently, indie games are coming on to, indie games, a lot of indie games, they start on Steam. And then, you know what? After they go on Steam, they migrate their way over to the Nintendo Switch. And more people tend to buy them on a Nintendo Switch because of the portable aspect of it. So, if you look at it from that standpoint, you know what? The Steam Deck is, they're not going to sell like it's. I don't think the Steam Deck would probably might by the middle of next year, it might reach 1 million units. And it's not because I think it probably could sell 2 million units. I don't think they're gonna have 2 million units available. I think they're gonna struggle to even get the ones they've pre-ordered out of the door and ready. I think they're gonna struggle with that. So Great takes 120 million monthly active Steam players in 2020. That's crazy. Though who knows how many accounts there are. Right. But the mere fact you said 120 million active users, to me, why aren't indie games selling the way they should sell on the Steam? To me, it's like an indie game on Steam should be like, it should blow up. But that's the key. The competition is so great. Excuse me. The competition is so great on Steam. Like, how do you balance that? How do you balance that? Yeah, so good old Pactor, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta love him. All right. Life is Strange. True Colors coming to Nintendo Switch in early December. This is one of the games I want to play because I like games with good stories, and to know that this is coming sooner than later is great. another game probably in December that I probably would definitely get the physical version of because, and you know, I probably end up streaming this game too, just because. I'm trying to wrap through some of these news items real quick. Hey, those of you who got an Xbox 360, Halo Xbox 360 games now go offline in January of next year. So you got about 2 months. If you playing online on your Xbox 360 in 2 months, they're going bye-bye, baby. It's not like the Steam Deck has a whole different storefront, though. I doubt there are going to be many people who don't own a gaming PC and buying a Steam Deck. I don't know, man. I beg you different, though. I think it's going to be a lot more people who do own PCs who are going to buy a Steam Deck because that Steam Deck now replaces that Nintendo Switch. A lot of people that I know who own PC, they own a Nintendo Switch as that companion console. So now you're taking away those sales from that companion console and turning it into a Steam Deck now. So now, you know, what I'm playing on my Steam Deck at home, you know, I just continued it on the go. That's a win-win. That, to me, that's what PlayStation should have did. They should have had a Vita successor ready to go. It should have been PlayStation 5. 6 months later, you got a Vita successor. And them bad boys interchange. The games you playing on, you can play your same games on your PS5. You can play them on your new Vita. If they'd have had that ready to go, GG no reading, then PlayStation really would have been dominating. A true competitor to the Switch. That's what it would have been. All right. Oh, I think we talked about this last week. Okay, I think that might be it for tonight. Even though I saw the trailer for this game. I don't know if it's and it looks kind of crazy, so I would like to see some more gameplay. But I love Monopoly. I'm a big fan of Monopoly. But I'm not gonna play the trailer not like that though. But that's dropping. When is that coming out? On December 9th. So not too far. New Monopoly game. I wish I'd have known. I would have added to my list, but I did not. The only reason why I buy indie games on the Switch is for the portability. Absolutely. I won't anymore once I get a Steam Deck. Oh, man. Poor Switchy. All right. I think that might be it. For those of you who still playing Fortnite, absolutely that me. Fortnite, Resident Evil, Jill Valentine, and Chris Redfield joins the fight. I'm not playing that, but I figured I'd announce it. Looking for a job, looking for an intern. Nintendo of America is now hiring interns for 2022. Nintendo of America has advertised a number of positions for interns on their official careers page, and there's a wide variety of placements on offer. Placements on offer include positions within public relations. Hey, if there's your chance you want to work for Nintendo, they are hiring, and they don't do that. They don't do hire very often. All right, good people. I think I got through everything. I think these last two items will say Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak will feature Master Rank Quest. Monster Hunter is a phenomenal game, man. Super hard to get into though at first, but once you get into it, you in it. CD Projekt Group acquires Flame in the Flood developers to work on either a new Witcher or Cyberpunk. Oh, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Hold on, let me. Amen to the Vita successor. Why not Sony? So hey, listen, I don't know. I think you know what they get even though they got their lunch handed to them. They got their lunch handed to them when they had the PSP, but the PSP still sold like 80 million. You know what? So that was a no-brainer to have a Vita. I don't know how many Vitas ended up selling lifetime, but I would, if Sony was smart, they would come back and rejuvenate that bad boy, because everybody wants a portable system that can play high end games, and that what the Vita was. The Vita was that system. Like, you know what? You looked at it was definitely a graphics disparity between the Vita and the Nintendo DS. So they had to make their system better and more portable. The DS was nice because it was clamshell. You could just clap it up, put it in your pocket. You didn't have to worry about damaging it. You can take it anywhere. So be on the lookout. I hope they do make a new Witcher, man. I love Witcher. It's a great game. All right, good people. I'm gonna get up out of this part here and go back to what we do every Monday night. You know what? It's gonna be a short wheel cycle because there's only 3 on the board. I mean, it's only 13 on the board. So these wheels gonna go back quickly. You know how we go. You know what? If your name get called first before it's all gone, you get the. That's right. You get Peter Griffin tell you, yeah, you got the bounce. And so without further ado, let's see who gets that horn first. And we're coming around the corner, and it looks like, dang, Gorilla Tactics off the muscle. But you out of here. You out of here. Gorilla Tactics was the first one to bite the dust early in the stream. Let's see who gets the next one. And it will be Cool Breeze.
You lose.
He is out of here. Quick, fast, in a hurry. God almighty. We down to 11 people already, ladies and gentlemen. This week gonna go by quick. Dang, Benj. It look like, oh. I don't know. It is Benj. Dang, Benj. Benj is out of here. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Don't worry. Flavor Vision ain't blurry. Yo, Terminator X. And it looks like it's going to be, hey, Steve M been getting crushed these last couple of weeks. God don't mind it. See you later, Stevie. Out of here, my brother. Hey, Steve. I bet you call you Steve off Blue Clues all the time. Steve. Oh, laggy dude. He is out of here. It says, the most played games on my Nintendo consoles are Nintendo games. I doubt many people who own a Switch are about to give up those Nintendo games. Also, I don't think they would know the way of a high-end. You're right. Hands down, you're right. I could be wrong, but I'm just don't see that crossover between Steam Deck and Switch being the huge outside of the internet gaming community. Agreed. I do agree. So, wow, why take a loss on a system when Valve is willing to do that for you? Don't listen to these two. Sony, just bring your games to PC. Man, but Vita was my first introduction to handheld gaming. Golly. Hey, dang, G. He said, really though. I totally understand his point. He want his Sony games to keep coming to PC. Nah. If they had a handheld, if Sony had a handheld, boy, they would have more cats buying that system. All right, who's next to catch the flex? And who is next? Oh, it looks like it's going to be Geeky. God almighty. Good night, Geeky. I know you was in for a minute. She probably dipped out. She'll take care of that, baby. Green Tech says, don't play that. Where's my sock? Love, homie, don't play that. Hey, homie. Yes, little girl. Who is next? It looked like it's going to be my best friend, Ben.
You lose.
It's out of here. Ben is out of here. Who up's next? Catch the flex. And it looks like it's going to be. Oh, newcomer Alfred, man.
It's all there.
It's out of here.
Clear as crystal. You get nothing. You
lose.
Good
day, sir. Shout out to my man Alfred, man, for coming through tonight. Saw you to that L, but we got down to our last 5. Who gonna be on that final 4? And it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, it is CMG. Blow him off the map, please. CMG is off the map over there playing Stadia. It's like I want to say Stevia, but it's Stadia. And up next, the final four is Sir Dan Dude. Out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 3 left. CT representing the Shy, 90s Misfit, and Quake 311 is on the board tonight. Who's next to catch the flex? We spin that wheel. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Quake 311. You out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're down to our last 2, and in great fashion, you know how we do. It's either going to be my man C. Tucker representing the Shy or 90s Misfit for the last eShot card I got in my possession. Here we go. And tonight's winner will be, look at there, CT, you out of there. And ladies and gentlemen, give it up for 90s Misfit. CT came so close. So close. My man 90s, who only show up there very often. 90s still in the building, baby. 90s. Use one tonight. $10 eShop card. Hit me up on Twitter or on Instagram. Just say, "Gaming Dad, where's my money at?" And I will ship you over the code, my brother. 90s came through with the dub. See, 90s, you come through more often, man. You missing out on opportunities, my brother. Oh, man, what a wonderful night. What a great stream. Not a whole lot of hype news, but news that was definitely worth talking about. I don't know about you guys, man, but I hope it's some dinner upstairs for me. Because your boy only had pancakes. No matter if I had waffles and sausage there. That's all I had all day. And so I'm a little hungry, a little parched. And so I'm going to do some recording tonight before I go to bed and get it in. Maybe watch me a couple episodes of one of my favorite shows. 90s, man. Don't forget, man, to hit me up, man, on Twitter to say, "Gaming Dad, where my money." Just hit me in the message, and I will shoot you that code. Either that, or you can hit me on Twitter at gaming_dad3, or on Instagram at gamingdad3. Either one, hit me brother up. I'll get that to you. Good people, this is your boy Gaming Dad, man. Had another wonderful Monday. We'll see you again next Monday. Big games dropping this week. I might even get in here one day this week and do some streaming. I really want to test out the Star Fox online battle. That's going to be crucial for me if I feel, because that was my only reasoning for really upgrading. I wasn't going to upgrade, but to have Star Fox online, I got to test these servers, man. So I might get a little bit of that tonight. And I hope I can do, better than I did earlier. I was pretty terrible earlier. I got to twist some controls. But good people, this is your boy. And I'm about to get out in true fashion like I always do. I should have this already set up. I got to work better at that. To have a button that's ready. It's like, poof. You see this button, you know that it's time for me to get off. Good people, you have a wonderful night. May God bless you. Let me be with you in all your ways and everything that you want to do in your life. I hope God comes first. The Bible says, "Seek my kingdom first," and you should do that as well. Good people, this is your boy Gaming Dad, and I'm out. Peace. I can't do that, can I? Can't find that. I'll tell you one way or the other, man. I'm gonna get this together.